Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Badger High School from Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. Here on Zaleski Sports this evening, Matt Peck, Elijah Vanksalata here coming to you from beautiful Badger High School to the south in Walworth County here tonight. It is the 2024 Division II state champion Slinger visiting the Lake Geneva Badger, who won Division II into 2023. So the last two Division II state champions meeting up here in Lake Geneva. It's not the first time they met up. State semifinal last year, they played each other over at Waukesha West. It was basically a game like it was tonight, or we're shaping it up to be tonight. Last year these two played, it was 35-28 Slinger win. That was on November 15, 2024. That was the winner went on to state to play Rice Lake, and then Slinger obviously took home the state championship. Before this game, Slinger beat Menominee Falls last week, 37-0. Slinger was led by Kobe Hendricks on the rushing attempt, 194 yards, 3 touchdowns, 23 attempts. They're also led by quarterback Jeffrey Ford, who only threw for 94 yards. Badger, meanwhile, on the other hand, defeated Greendale last week, 42-6, gave up a late touchdown late. Otherwise, they were near keeping their opponent scoreless last week, too. We nearly had 2 scoreless teams last week coming in. Matt O'Grady, the starting quarterback for Badger. He actually had the most rushing yards last week, too, 81 yards, but he only threw for 40 yards. That just shows both offenses expect to see a lot of groundwork tonight here from Badger High School. It's going to be an exciting one, in my opinion. Division II. Slinger moves up to Division I with the WIAA performance factor. They were there a couple years ago in 2023. 2022, they last appeared in Division II, defeating Division I, They defeat Oak Creek and lost to McWanago in the playoffs that year. Several years ago, it's the last time they were in Division I, but been in Division II ever since. And this year, once we head to the playoffs, they'll be back in Division I. So a big one to kick off now. So Slinger has elected to kick off.
2 powerhouse running offenses, Matt Peck.
So it'll be Isaac Wise kicking off for Slinger. Back to return, it's a touchback, and that time Jackson Kutchenberg stepped in the end zone. So Badger offense will take over, and they led by head coach Matt Hensler. Matt Hensler, one of the more well-known coaches in the area. So was Bill Jacklin, obviously winning a state championship a year ago. But this Lake Geneva offense led by Matt O'Grady, who Coach Hensler tells us he's the quarterback and the punter. So Badger will set up with Peters on the outside. On the left side, 1 man left, several guys behind the quarterback. It's a toss outside that time. Down the sideline, past the 30, out of bounds at the 40-yard line. A first down right off the bat that time. And that's from Brock Walsher. And right away, O'Grady to Walsher on the toss in the backfield. And then remember, this Badger offense runs that, what do you call it, wishbone?
Wishbone, wing tee,
yeah.
Double wing, I don't know.
Now they're all kind of like Muskego, we'll just say it that way. So 1st and 10, a big gain that time for Badger. They're already up to the 41-yard line. So they'll set up with 2 wide receivers on the right this time. O'Grady going under center now.
He's going to be there all night, so.
Yeah. So O'Grady hands it off. Keeps it himself that time, actually. And well read that time by Slinger's defense. A tackle by that time by number 33, Caden Rosh. So he's a run back. Caden Rosh is the running back and linebacker. He's one of the running backs, I should say, for the Slinger offense. So it'll be 2nd and 9, a gain of 1 technically for O'Grady that time. O'Grady back under center, 2nd and 9. 2 wide receivers on the right this time, same as the last play. O'Grady gets a snap, quickly passes the right side. It's caught outside going down the sideline. It's going to be a gain about 2 or 3 that time. Caught once again. Walsher by the reception that time. That's the 2nd time he's technically caught a pass tonight. So it's 3rd down. 3rd and 7. So gain of 2, so to the 44-yard line. So Slinger looking to get off the field here on 3rd and 7, 44-yard line for Badger. Badger sending one wide receiver to the left this time. O'Grady under center. Gets a snap, a kind of a motion there up the middle. And read that while staying on his feet. He's close to the first down that time. The handoff was to
Matt O'Grady on the carry.
Matt O'Grady on the carry. He was
The yard line, it'll be 4th and 1.
4th and 1. So it's decision time early here.
Go for it.
Elijah says go for it. And
Play it like Dan Campbell. Dan Gamble, sorry.
they're going for it. Looks like 4th and 1.
I'm going to get the close-up angle here for this play.
O'Grady under center here. Steps back for a minute. Gets the snap, keeps it himself, gets through first down. So Badger converts there on 4th and 1.
To the 46-yard line of the Owls. 1st and 10 Badgers.
And into Slinger territory. So it's 46. It's from the 46-yard line of Slinger now for Badger. O'Grady giving his teammates a sign here. Grady goes back under center. One wide receiver technically way on the right, a motion here. It's a handoff from the left side, this time tripping down in a gain of about 3 to 4 yards that time. And it's Brock Walzer again on the carry.
Brought down by Jack Muska.
Dak Prescott? No.
Gab Hushka on the
5,
tackle.
2nd and 5.
So gain of 5 that time for Walzer. Walzer and Leave It, one of those two guys in the backfield to watch out for Badger this week.
Yeah, fun fact, Matt O'Grady, he was the leading rusher in the state last year.
Yeah, and a leading rusher last week for Badger. Things never change sometimes. And it's a run up the middle. No, through the side. Outside, he's got a chance to go. Taken down. And this Badger offense is tricking me early on.
Tricked me for a sec there, too. You know, you'll see that a lot in this wing T type offense where, you know, you'll get those fake pitches, right? And then or like you'll fake out somebody.
At the 15-yard line, 1st and 10 Badgers.
So 1st and 10 for Lake Geneva Badger now. They look towards the sideline with Coach Hensler. O'Grady comes back out. They don't huddle. They go right to it. They kind of tell each other what they're going to do, but they don't huddle. O'Grady under center now. He's going to be there all night, like Elijah said. Gets the snap, keeps it himself, going to the left side, taken down. Probably gain about 3, 4, 5 yards on the play. He does that fake handoff a lot where he hands it up, fakes it to Walzer, and he takes off with it, or else he gives it to Walzer. It just seems like that's been the play type most of the night so far to start off for Badger.
The 8-yard line, 2nd and 3.
So he actually gained 7 that time. A good run that
He
time.
said 3 or 4. It's hard. It's hard to see.
Well, I had the binoculars on, so.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to tell from the angle.
So 2nd and 3 now for Badger from the 8-yard line. So 1st and goal. O'Grady hands it off on the right side this time. Going through the middle. He's just down to the. So that's Logan Leave It on the carry. He's close, but I think he gets about to the 1.
Ball at the 2-yard line.
Ball to the 2-yard line.
1st and goal, Badgers.
So it's 1st and goal for the Badgers now.
Like Wisconsin?
Yeah. Saw them play last night. So Badger in business here early on against the Slinger defense. Grady lines up under center. 2 wide receivers on the right, none on the left. 1 guy in the backfield for O'Grady. O'Grady keeps himself pushing in. Touchdown, Badger! 2-yard rushing touchdown on the keeper for Matt O'Grady, and Badger jumps up 6-0 here early on. And they play bang on the drum here in Lake Geneva, kind of like the Packer game.
Hey, speaking of Packers, how about that? Micah Parsons,
Yeah.
the new Packer.
Oh, yeah, that was big yesterday. It's going to be big for a while.
Are they going for? Oh, it looked like they were going for 2, but the kicker's going to be Matt O'Grady as well, so what can he do here?
Yeah, it's kind of like, remember J.P. Doyle? One of those names, too?
J.P. Doyle.
Just seemed like he did a lot of things, too. So Grady's set to kick. And that kick is up. And it is good, a 7-0 lead for Badger early on here. A good drive that time for Badger to start out the game. We'll see what Slinger can do coming up after this 7-0 Badger lead.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Welcome back here on Zaleski Sports 2 Badger High School. One thing I wanted to point out before the game with Badger is how well they did in their conference last year. Almost every conference game they played last year in the Southern Lakes wasn't even close. The closest game I think they had was within 22 points. And that was against, I believe, Beloit Memorial, Elkhorn. So Waterford, Burlington, all of them. Didn't have the best date against Badger last year. Badger was pretty dominant the last couple years in the Southern Lakes. But Union Grove is on the uprise. And we'll see what they can do. But first, Slinger here now will take the football after the kickoff. Slinger, like I mentioned earlier, winners over Menominee Falls last week. Dominated heavily by their running as well.
O'Grady's going to kick it off, too, here.
It's kind of a squib. Oh, it's a fumble there for a minute. Picks it up, gathers with it, through the side, cutting outside of the left, and trying to get back through, and still stays on his feet.
Gosh.
He might break outside. Cutting across the field. Will he go all the way? No, taken down, but all the way into Badger territory to the 40-yard line.
I almost had to move the camera fully right there.
I think that was Uriah Ochoa on the return that time, all the way into Badger territory.
Oh, Slinger, this is a team that you can't mess around with
Oh,
either.
no.
I mean, they showed it right there.
So Slinger's offense will come out. They are led by Jeffrey Ford and Kobe Hendricks. Ball will be spotted at the 39-yard line. 1st and 10. Slinger will go 2 wide receivers on the right, 1 on the left. Hendricks in the backfield next to Jeffrey Ford. Ford hands it off to Hendricks. Hendricks up the middle, keeps on pushing, and he's going to gain, keeps on going. They're using the whole offensive line to get behind him.
Yeah, watch out for Hendricks tonight. He rushed for 134 rushing yards last week and 3 rushing touchdowns, so he's a freak of nature in the backfield for Bill Jacquelin's reigning state champion squad.
Yeah, these teams, if you look at last week's stats, they don't pass a lot.
No.
We're going to get to know that pretty fast. They don't.
Could you imagine a game like Muskego against Badger in
Oh.
D1 in a playoff game possibly?
The thing is, they will probably be in the same section with Badger moving up to D1. They'll be in that southern section with Racine, Case, Oak Creek, Franklin, all those kind of sections. So they might see each other in the playoffs at some point, especially with a deep playoff run. Meanwhile, that one's pitched outside to Hendricks. Read better that time by the Badger defense. So it'll be 3rd down. He doesn't get to the marker.
I don't think he gained anything there.
It looks like if he would have gained some, maybe 1, but it looks like, no, he lost 3.
3rd and 7.
So 3rd and 7 now for the Slinger offense, and they're looking for a 1st down here. I would not be surprised if they go pass option here. I know it's outside their ordinary, but, you got to do what you got to do here to get a 1st down. So 2 wide receivers on the right. Gets a snap, but it looks like I was correct. Pass to the right side. It's caught. 1st down, Badger. 1st down, Slinger. Boy, rusty news that time.
First game, it's all right.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get used to this again.
Here's my card on that reception that time.
The 24-yard line.
So to the 24-yard line, it'll be a 1st down pickup for Slinger. So 2 wide receivers on the left for the Slinger offense. 2 running backs in the backfield. Hands off to Hendricks. Hendricks pushing up the middle, still on his feet. Going to be taken down at about the 20-yard line. I've just been notified Muskego leads 7-0 early on Oak Creek.
Ooh.
It was a fumble on the kickoff for Oak Creek. So it's a 7-0 game at Muskego. That's our first score update of the night.
First big, what do you call it? What's the word? Adversity test for new head coach Brian Calhoun.
And we're going to have a lot of score updates from the area. Case is playing Hamilton tonight at Racine Case. We actually saw Hamilton's bus on the freeway. And a fake handoff that time, and blocked down that time on the fake handoff. That was Ethan Fisher, the defensive back, who blocks that one down, and it's 2nd and 6.
Doc Walser on the breakup. 3rd and 6.
So 3rd and 6 now for the Slinger offense. They're 1 for 1 on 3rd down conversions. They converted last time with a pass. Here we go, pass, looking across to the end zone. It is incomplete.
George pass incomplete. 4th and 6.
It was attended to Peyton Tennis that time, the running back. So it's 4th and 6, and Slinger looks like they will go special teams formation here.
Field goal here?
Looks like it. And remember, Badgers field is grass. It's not turf. Oh, wait.
Well, looks like.
Take it back. Well, no, yeah, they're going to kick the field goal. I kind of figured they would. As you know, no points is better than no points. So the kick is up. It's a low kick. And it just sneaks through that time. So Slinger gets back on the board, 7-3 on a field goal that time. So we head to a commercial break here on Zaleski Sports, 7-3. Badgers still in the lead.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Back here on Zaleski Sports, both teams score on their opening drive. Slinger goes down and kicks a field goal. Badger goes down and gets a touchdown run from, you named it, Matt O'Grady, the quarterback. So 7-3. Both offenses able to move the ball here early on. And I wasn't sure what I was expecting coming to this game. I either thought they're going to move the ball a lot or else it's going to be one of those games. Well, it's early on, though, too. So this could be the same score in the 3rd quarter. It could just be one drive. But we'll see what happens here. But Badger will be getting the football back here. So Isaac Wees will be kicking it off for Slinger.
That wasn't a short field goal either. That
No,
Slinger kick. That was a really impressive.
It was kind of on a line drive too. So you kind of said to yourself, "Oh, is that going to make it?" And it did. So the kick is away. It'll be taken from about the 5-yard line across the 10, out to the 15, to the 20, to the 25, and taken down at about the 30-yard line, just about short. And a flag comes in from the referee, and that's our first of the night.
Their flag button?
Yes, there is.
Actually.
Logan Levitt on the return.
Corey Levitt on the return for the Badger, by the way.
Right here.
Yep.
For next time.
Looks nice. We have a new flag button on our scoreboard this year. We didn't have that last year. We didn't have a lot of these things last year. Looks like it's going to be against Slinger, so it'll be many more yards for the Badger here. I missed a signal. Well,
What do you guys think of our new updated scoreboard this season? Got the logos and everything up this time.
35-yard line, 1st and 10 Badgers.
so Badger will come back on offense, set up with one wide receiver on the right. Hands off to the outside that time. Right side got room, close to the first down.
Logan Levitt on the carry.
It's Logan Levitt on the carry that time for Badger.
Be 2nd down and short.
It'll be about 2nd down and 1. He gains about 8 yards officially.
I think that flag we saw in the kickoff, too, what was it? Our first flag of the game?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was for sure.
43-yard line.
So from the 43-yard line now, 2nd and 2 for Badger. O'Grady under center. One wide receiver continues on the right. Technically one on the left, too. O'Grady gets a snap. Keeps it himself on the right side. Cuts outside. Big gain for O'Grady. Keeps on his feet. He keeps on going. Will he get all the way?
Oh
Yes,
my
he
gosh.
will. Touchdown, Badger. Matt O'Grady's second rushing touchdown of the day already.
You talk about an Iron Man and an athlete, kicker, punter.
That's for sure.
It's kind of like Dominic Walters last week, right? Except this dude plays quarterback too. I think this guy, he plays in a more important position, and he just breaks through everybody, bulldozes through for 6.
He's on fire early on here, and this Badger team wanted to make a statement coming in this one. They lost to Slinger twice last year. Second week of the season, and this game to go to state last year.
They want to prove that they're legit, so
Yeah.
this
In
is a good test.
So what a run from O'Grady, able to stay on his feet and fight off a bunch of tackles. And O'Grady, what will he do now? He'll kick the extra point as well.
Oh, I forgot to pause the time. Sorry, guys.
So he's doing everything.
And he gets to attempt the extra point. He made his last one.
I'm telling you, he does. You see some teams, you got that one guy that does everything. That's Lake Geneva right here so far. That kick is through and good. Badger impressive early on. 14-3 lead over the defending state champion Slinger here in the first quarter. We head to a break here on Zaleski Sports.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eclair.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
You're good. Back here on Zaleski Sports, another score update coming your way. Franklin leads early on Brookfield Central, 7-0, 2:20 left in the first quarter there. We're going to take a look at Racine Case while we're at it right away. They're playing host to Hamilton tonight from Sussex. If it loads. Otherwise, we'll stick here and check with them in a little bit, because sometimes... So Matt O'Grady will be set to kick it off after just scoring the last 2 touchdowns.
Hey, you got some guys, like you said, that do it all.
That'll be returned from about the 5-yard line across the 20. Last time Slinger had a good return. That one's taken down at about the 31, 32-yard line, and the Slinger offense will come out for the second time tonight. Last time they resulted in a field goal. I'm sure Bill Jacqueline's going to end up probably coming out pretty aggressive now that Badgers up 11 points here early on, late in the first quarter, but 14-3. And Badgers looking pretty dominant on offense early on.
I think both times these two teams faced off. 2 last year, they had a one-possession game, and it was up in the 30s for the score, so it was a shootout. So no surprise here early. This one, it has the makings for a shootout, if you will.
So 2 wide receivers on the right, 1 on the left for Slinger. Hendricks in the backfield. Ford gets the snap. Ford looking across the middle and thrown high.
I don't know about that pass right there. You know, you kind of threw it a little bit high, and then, you know, he tried to get it to where he could get it, but.
Yeah, that was intended to Caden Rauch, the running back. Yeah, it was a little bit high, but the Badger guy might have been paying attention. He might have had an interception.
I think that was amazing coverage, too, on defense, so that made it even harder.
So Slinger sets up here, 2 wide receivers on the left. Hendricks in the backfield. Gets the snap. Hendricks with the ball through the middle, taken down. Let's see the official yards, but I would say about. I did a pretty bad job of guessing earlier. Let's see what the official spotting is. I think it's
39-yard line.
So it'll be 7 yards. So 3rd and 3. So Slinger needs 3 yards here. They needed, honestly, in my opinion, early on pretty bad. Down 14-3 already, and Badger's been moving the ball.
The way Badger's been going down the field fast with the wing tee, it's been just unbelievable. So I think
have
to get something going.
Slinger's going to need the first down badly here early on. Coming in, Ford nearly sacked, and the running back falls down. So a tough blow that time for Slinger, and it's 4th down again. So,
4th and 3 from the 39.
I mean, you're going to have to punt it here.
Yep.
You're too deep, and way better's been moving the ball. It's too early in the game to
risk anything.
Yeah, so, I mean, unless you try trickery, but you never know. But
Every time we think of trickery on their own field, I always think of Dan Campbell.
That's not a bad comparison.
Nope.
So he runs to the right side. Looked like he was going to try to fake it at first. That one's going to roll. Going past to the 10.
Still going.
And it's going to roll inside the 10-yard line. So a good punt that time from Slinger. Exactly what they needed early on here.
First and 10 Badgers.
It's the first punt I think we've seen all day so far. Looking for score updates there?
Yep.
Nothing yet?
We're going to go to Case versus Hamilton real quick. So Badger will start out officially at the
8-yard line?
Yeah.
8?
Yeah, I would say probably 8. Although, no, look.
That's 8.
Yeah, right about 8. You're correct.
Come on, man. You don't trust me?
Looks like it's 7-0 Chargers early on against Racine Case.
Wait. 7-0 Chargers? Oh.
So Hamilton in the lead, looks like over there. O'Grady sets up, one wide receiver on the right, one man on the left. O'Grady gets a snap, hands it through the middle that time, cutting outside, got a chance to go! Huge gain again that time for Badger. And that's Cam Tennyson that time on a huge run up the middle for Badger. And Badger early on is just unstoppable on the run game. So first and 10, they get all the way to 34-yard line from the 8, so a gain of 26 for the Badger offense. So one wide receiver on the right, one on the left. O'Grady gets the snap, gives it this time from the left side, and taken down that time. It's going to be Logan Levitt on the carry that time, so he gets about 3 to the 43.
Second and 6.
So about 4-yard gain on the play. So it moves it to 2nd and 6. Yeah, but this Badger offense early on is impressive.
Yep.
So 2nd and 6 now for the Badger offense. One wide receiver on the right and left. 2 men in the backfield for Badger. And there's a flag before the play begins, so the ref shut it down.
False start, right?
Yeah, that probably a good assumption. Yep, false start on the Badger offense.
5-yard penalty. Make it 2nd and 11.
So 2nd and 11 now to go. So we're under a minute left here in the first quarter. So one wide receiver set up on each side once again for the Badger offense. O'Grady gets the snap, hands it off up the middle here, and that is going to be Cam Tennyson on the carry once again. He'll carry 6, and that'll be
3rd and 5.
Right 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8.
So gain of 3.
You said carry of 6.
Yeah, I don't know. So gain of 3. Sorry about that. And the clock rolls down, about 15 seconds left here in the first quarter, and the Slinger fans, you can hear them right now. They want to stop here. Now see if it'll be interesting to see what Badger will do here. Will they wait till the quarter ends or run a play now? They're kind of looking towards the sideline like they're going to run a play after the quarter ends, and it looks like that's what we'll do. We head to the end of the first quarter here, ladies and gentlemen. Lake Geneva Badger looking impressive early on here, 14-3 against Slinger. We'll be back with more after this on Zaleski Sports.
At Ridgestop Exteriors, we're more than your average home improvement company. We're your neighbors, and for over 20 years, we've been trusted and proudly serving right here in your community. Customer service is our #1 goal. Call now for your free estimate.
Ridgetop Exteriors.
Hey Fleet Farm fans, you asked, we listened. You wanted lower prices? You got them. In-store, online. We drop prices everywhere. Lower prices on summer favorites like Liquid Pool Shock, Griller's Gold Barbecue Pellets, and Airhead Towables. Lower prices on big name pet care like Purina Tidy Cats. Lower prices on Valvoline motor oils. All because you said so. Look for the bright green price drop signs to find new lower prices on everything you need for everyday life. Only at Fleet Farm.
Back here on Zaleski Sports, Matt Peck, Elijah Vanxilata here from Badger High School.
Big score up there.
Yeah.
Oh, not a
not high school, but 12. So we begin the second quarter here, 14-3 Badger lead here. Impressive early on for the first quarter for Badger. Matt O'Grady, 2 touchdowns, running touchdowns, I should say, the Badger quarterback. So 3rd and 8 now for this Badger offense. O'Grady keeps himself. No, tosses in the backside. Left side, got room. Outside, taken down that time. What a run. Brock Walser, once again, that dominant backfield for Badger is just on 3rd down tonight, just coming up huge.
1st and 10 Badgers.
So 1st and 10 Badger here early on.
fireworks so far.
No matter what the score is in this game, though, I will not count Slinger out. Obviously, Slinger last week did not give up any points to Menominee Falls. So this first quarter was a little bit different for them, but if they can get a little bit going on offense, I think they'll be fine. But they got to try to hold Badger out of the end zone here.
Huh.
So first
Could you
and 10
imagine a 21-3 lead here?
So 1st and 10 for Badger from the 40-yard line. O'Grady gets a snap, hands it off to the right side, cutting out. Looks like he might be met. No, keeps on going, pushing through. Gets a little bit more than we thought. And that's Brock Walser once again on the carry.
To the 28-yard line.
And the clock's
1st and 10
so
Badger.
enough for a first down for Badger. So Badger once again a first down.
Uncharacteristic start on defense for Slinger.
Yeah, early on. So 1st and 10 now from the 28-yard line. So Grady looks. He's got 1 wide receiver on the right. 1 man this time in the backfield, but 1 running back setting up right behind the right offensive lineman. Motion this time. And that's O'Grady keeping himself, staying on his feet.
Matt O'Grady on the carry.
You can even hear fans screaming, keep on the Slinger side.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just how tricky this offense is.
I'm telling you, when you watch this offense, it's a gain of 8 actually. So when you watch this offense with binoculars, you have to watch until he gives that ball to somebody. You got to watch that ball because
I don't need that next week though.
no, but Badger does a great job, just like hiding the ball and who's got it. I mean, they fool me, but I think I'm starting to get in the groove a little bit better now.
That's why I really want to see a Muskego Badger matchup. That's just both those teams will fool you.
You'll get sick of it.
Unless you're a wing T.
2nd and 2. O'Grady gets the snap, hands off. Normal this time up the middle. First down, good enough that time.
Tennyson on the carry.
And that's Cam Tennyson, and he gets the first down.
15-yard line. 1st and 10 Badger.
1st and 10 Badger once again. This crowd is really bringing it tonight here in Lake Geneva. So now they get all the way to the 14-yard line, and Badger once again in the red zone on Slinger's defense. So 1 wide receiver sits up on the left.
I don't think I've seen any mistakes on offense so far for Badger.
So Grady under center gets a snap, hands it off, and met that time by the Badger defense well that time. Read pretty well, and that looks like that's going to be Cam Tennyson on the carry, but met.
No gain on the play.
Looks like he was met by number 99, Jacob Lockwood that time.
Can you imagine, though, how much your defensive line has to really bulk up for this game, though, being ready for that that run right away? Because everyone's all bunched in, so.
Yeah, I know. That's the first time, one of the first or second times I've seen Slinger really get in there and ready to go. Otherwise, they've been tricked by the outside, left and right runs from Badger. So Grady now on 2nd and 10, no gain on the last play from Tennyson. O'Grady, 1 wide receiver on the left, gets the snap. Outside, it's a fake handoff, and close to the end zone. Brock Walser on the carry.
Gets me every time, man.
Yeah. I thought Brock Walser had the ball. It looked like it, and I was right for the moment, but I paused to make sure I was.
5-yard line.
So he gets all the way to the 5, and Badger now inside the 10 again.
Oh, it's 3rd down and 1.
So 3rd down and 1, and Slinger 3 is better than 7 here for them.
I think if you're a Badger and you don't get it here, you go for it.
Yeah, I would too. You got a nice, comfortable lead. So Grady under center here now. Oh, and it's going to be a false start, I think. That's a huge change of momentum for Slinger that time. Now, because now you go from 3rd and 1 to 3rd and 6, because now Badger's moving back. So it's one of those things where all you got to do is maybe sneak the quarterback. Now you got to go 6 yards to get the first down. So a big difference.
Third and 6.
So 3rd and 6 now for this Badger offense. O'Grady under center. Gets the snap, keeps it himself. Outside, got room. Cutting in, he's touchdown, Badger. 3 touchdowns for Matt O'Grady already.
Someone call the fire department.
Yes, you're right. Kind of like basketball.
Yep.
Matt O'Grady is just lighting it up. 3 touchdowns rushing all together.
And don't forget, this guy is their field goal kicker too, and their punter. So
he does everything.
He's an Avenger.
The local Lake Geneva business might have to give him the NIL for the high school.
Might have to call that local
Lake Champs
Geneva fire department, right? Like our basketball cue.
Give next door Pizza Pub or Champs a call and say, hey, he scored 3 touchdowns already.
You know, I'm surprised though so far. This hasn't been quite the start for Slinger.
No, and they're going to really have to come back here on offense. And the extra point is good.
86 is good. At 21.
So we head to the break here. Badger, surprisingly, with the 21-3 lead early on here over the defending state champion Slinger. We'll be back with more after this on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
All right, back.
Back here on Zaleski Sports. 21-3 lead for Badger here over the defending state champion Slinger. Matt O'Grady's been the story of the day. 3 rushing touchdowns, the quarterback, the kicker, the punter, you name it. He does everything out there. Sometimes all you need is one guy. So Badger's set to kick it off, and this is kind of one of those possessions where Slinger's going to have to try to come away with a touchdown here. That one kind of bounces squibs in the air, taking about the 25-yard line up to the 30, and taken down at about the 30-yard line. So Slinger's offense will come out, led by Jeffrey Ford and Kobe Hendricks, down 21-3 here with 8:22 left here in the second quarter. So one of those moments here that many of you statewide, if you're watching, are probably shocked with right now. Story of the game is Badgers scored on every possession. 3 rushing touchdowns from the quarterback, Matt O'Grady. He's just having a night tonight for that Badger team.
Obviously, this game's far from over, but he would definitely be the front runner for Highlight House player of the game.
Oh, yeah, you ain't kidding. So now Slinger will set up here 1st and 10 from the 30, 2 wide receivers on the left. 1 man in the backfield. Gets the snap, hands it to Hendricks. Hendricks met well at the line, and he's probably going to lose 1 or 2. So Badger, I mean, if you're a Slinger, if you ask me, I think you got to go to the passing game. I know it's not your most dominant effect, but you're down 21-3. You need yards across the board. Yes, you still got 24 minutes plus the remaining in the second quarter, so you're definitely not out of it yet. But you're going to need something on this possession, just the way Badger's been moving the football.
I think you need more than a field goal.
Yeah, you're going to need a touchdown here, in my opinion. So 2 wide receivers on the left. Ford gets the snap, looks downfield, up in the air, got a man. Ooh, just off the fingertips, incomplete. Looks like we might have an injury here. That's not good.
Well, last week we saw a lot of cramps. I think that was, oh no, that's not good. He's kind of grabbing at the leg.
Couldn't tell if he got tripped up on the pass deflection that time, coming down, or So we'll take a moment here. And so it's good to see he's on his way up. But not a good scene to see early on if you're Slinger. We hope the best. That's Jude Sicarla, one of the wide receivers for Slinger. So let's hope the best for him. So it'll be 3rd and 9 for the Slinger offense from their own 32-yard line here. Down 21-3 here against Lake Geneva Badger. Gets the snap. Looks over the middle and incomplete. So Badger forces another stop on defense.
He's kind of been underthrowing or overthrowing the balls every time he's going up with it so far. It hasn't been too great passing so far.
So Slinger will be met with a force to punt here. And I think if they probably would have gotten around the 50, they probably would have said, hey, we need points. But you're too far back, especially the way Badger's been moving the ball. And Matt O'Grady, Logan Leavitt, a lot of those guys on the Badger offense. And the punt is not the best in the world. And Slinger just hoping it, and it's going to take a Badger bounce as well. So Badger will actually get the ball in Slinger's territory to start the possession here. 7:25 left here in the second quarter.
Yeah, you go figure here if Badger can score here. This is huge.
Yeah.
We're talking New England Patriots, Atlanta Falcons Super Bowl
score
here.
That's basically what you would need if you're a Badger. I mean, I should say if you're Slinger to come back. I think Slinger on defense, what they need here early on is just to stop on defense. They just need to get a stop and get Badger to punt the ball back. Not even a field goal. They just need him to punt the ball back.
Got a shootout right now in a score update. Arrowhead leads 17-14 on Neenah.
Wow. So one wide receiver on the right and left for Badger. O'Grady gets the snap. Look, he's going to pass this time. Going downfield. Incomplete.
Yeah, you don't see him do it often. But when he does, he's not afraid to let it fly.
One of my favorite moments in high school football is watching the wing T teams try to pass.
Yep.
I think it's always cool. And when it works out, it's even better for them. Say like they throw a touchdown pass, you're saying, well, it worked out in our favor that time.
Milwaukee Brewers are up 2-0 now in Toronto.
Wow.
Just giving score updates all around here, even professional.
And Lake Geneva's a Cubs town, actually, if you didn't know that. You go to the bar down in downtown Lake Geneva, they have the Cubs game on more TVs.
And we're not too far away from Illinois.
Yeah. So 2nd down and 10, one wide receiver set out on each side. O'Grady going to keep it himself. Met well at the line of scrimmage that time. Faked the handoff that time, but kept it. And maybe he gets one, but it's going to be close. 2 he'll end up getting. So it's going to be 3rd and 8.
Ball at the 45-yard line, 3rd and 8.
Without comfortable lead right now, you don't necessarily have to pass it, but you could definitely trick them here.
Yeah, so 3rd and 8. And Badgers actually, their primary down tonight has been 3rd down with getting first downs from about this distance, 6, 7 yards, 8 yards.
6, 7.
So 3rd and 8. O'Grady sets up here. One wide receiver each side, but they're lower in this time. O'Grady set back to pass. Goes downfield. Wide receiver falls down, incomplete. And Slinger gets exactly what they needed, a stop on defense.
I actually almost think they might have missed a PI there, possibly.
Yeah, I had to take the binoculars off when he was passing. So, yeah, it looked like a guy did fall down. The question is, was there contact?
Yeah.
And when we're all the way back here, I couldn't tell you.
Huge break right there for Slinger, though. They definitely needed that.
So it'll be 4th down and 8. 6:32 left here in the second quarter.
Is this the first time we're seeing Badger punt?
Yes. So it took them all the way about 18 minutes into the game to punt. 17.5 minutes to punt. So that's pretty incredible if you ask me.
Oh, yeah.
The first punt the ball for the first time today. So Grady punts, and that one's going to be sailed back, and it will roll into the end zone. So Slinger gets the touchback. They'll reset on offense here. 6:25 remaining.
Slinger from the 20-yard line.
Slinger needs like a big play here.
Oh, 100%.
They need to get something going to kind of juice up their offense and kind of get the energy flowing in their team. Their team just hasn't had the energy so far this game, and Badger has definitely taken all of it so far early on.
So Slinger's offense will come out here. The number one, technically our number 3 team in our seed score math, but per the coaches poll in Division II, the number 1 team in the state, Slinger. Badger is in Division I now, so they're not ranked because, there's several teams ahead, but, if they get this win tonight, they might be. And there's a fumbled snap, and take it down. It's going to be a big loss that time. Jeffrey Ford fumbled that snap. It was kind of a high snap, and it's going to be a loss about 3 or 4.
And you will definitely take that over a lost turnover right there. So I think he lost, what was that, 5?
Yes. So it'll be 2nd and 15.
You essentially just had a penalty right there.
Basically, yes. So Ford sets up with 2 wide receivers on the right, 1 man in the backfield. That high snap again. Passes over the middle. Passes complete. Oh, it's dropped. Hard hit that time by Eklund on off. Looks like it was Chris Eklund on the hard hit that time. He came in out of nowhere because that ball looks like it was caught, but he came in with a hard hit and makes it 3rd and 15 now. And basically,
3rd and 15 from the 15.
if you're Jeffrey Ford, you got to pass here, but you cannot make a bad throw.
He hasn't been that great with that so far today. Let's see if he can finally break out of something here.
Yes, definitely. So 1 wide receiver, 2 wide receivers now set up on the left. Hendricks next to Ford in the backfield. Ford gets the snap. They're coming after him. Passes over the middle. Incomplete. Nearly intercepted.
Incomplete pass.
So 4th and 15, and Slinger has to punt it away again.
And I don't like this either for Slinger. They almost had a fumble, 2 fumbles on the possession, and an interception off of a tip. Like I said, the energy is just not flowing on their side so far in this first half. I can't imagine what Bill Jacqueline's going to be telling these guys at halftime and try to wake these guys up a little bit, because it's a little bit of a lifeless team so far here in the first half.
Badger High School across the street. I'm not sure where they go for the locker rooms. I'm sure they have some over here. I'm sure you're not going to have to walk all the way across the street. We're actually at the side of the middle school. Better punt that time. That one will roll, and they'll let them play it down.
And sometimes even a good bounce on a punt could give you some sort of momentum at least. Try to pin them down.
1st and 10 Badger.
So it'll be from the 41-yard line. Badger will start out here on their own 41. And they're pretty happy where they are right now. 5:33 left here in the second quarter. They're beating the number 1 team ranked in the state, 21-3. A team they lost to twice last year. Very close margins, both games. Always a good battle. And this is early on what Badger wants to see. But the question is, can they maintain it? Because as Slinger starts to get something going, you could have a different game. So 1st and 10 now from the 41-yard line.
But Badger right now has another chance to kind of extend that lead even more and put the pressure even more on the reigning D2 champs.
O'Grady keeps it himself. Fake the handoff. Is going to be wrapped up about a gain of maybe 1 to 2 to 3 yards that time.
Yeah, they're definitely reading it a lot better now. I mean, they're starting to see it a little bit. Getting better.
So 2nd down and 8.
Ball at the 44-yard line. 2nd and about 7.
2nd 8, about 7 yards. But let's say 8. So from the 44-yard line. 5 minutes exactly remaining here in the second quarter. O'Grady under center, 1 wide receiver on the left. Motion man outside, right side, cutting. And they kind of went outside with that time. Breaks a tackle, out of bounds. And that time, that's Logan Levin on the carry, and he gets the first down.
45-yard line. 1st and 10 Badger.
So another first down for Badger, and a backbreaker for Slinger as he took the outside route this time. A couple times O'Grady went through the middle. I've kind of been noticing when O'Grady keeps it, they kind of go through the middle, and when they give it to a running back, they kind of come outside. It's kind of a pattern I've noticed, except for that 1 touchdown run that O'Grady had, he kind of cut outside. So 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. Badger officially in Slinger territory. 1 wide receiver on the left, 2 men in the backfield. O'Grady gets a snap, hands it off, and ripped down, close to the first down that time.
A.J. Corba on the carry.
A.J. Corba. I think that's the first carry for him tonight. I haven't heard his name a lot. And he gains about
37-yard line.
It's going to be officially 8 yards, and he gets to the 37-yard line. So 2nd and 2 for this Badger offense.
They've been moving down the field easily so far tonight.
O'Grady gets the snap, hands off. It's going to be a first down, 2 to the 30-yard line. It's going to be Cam Tennyson on the carry. He gets a first down to the 32-yard line. So another first down for Badger.
And I think this is huge, too. They continue to milk the clock while they score.
They
go into half with a 28-3 lead possibly, but, you know, the good thing, the best case scenario right here for Slinger is I guess you get the ball, but going down by 25 at half is...
They need a turnover.
Yeah, they really need one.
So Grady here on first down. Hands it off. It's going to be gain a couple for Tennyson.
Cam Tennyson on the carry.
It's going to be about maybe... Let's wait for the official marking. With binoculars, 8 yards can turn and look like 2. So,
29-yard line.
So gain of 3. So it's going to be 2nd and 7 now.
Oh, wow.
So 2nd and 7 now. Brewers lead 5-0. We just got the notification. If any of you Brewer fans are watching.
Against the top AL team.
That's a good sign early on. That's what I like to see.
Needed that after the homestand they just had.
O'Grady under center, gets a snap. Tennyson up the middle, spinning through, still on his feet, taken down.
I think he might have got that.
Looks like he got the first down. He's close.
Yeah.
Yes, he got it. So
just the extra effort. I always love that from football players when they just keep going even when they seem like they're starting to fall. Just the extra dive forward to give them a first down. Coaches love that in everybody. And every time you show extra effort, it's huge.
Yeah, so Slinger, they're basically in turnover need right now. Let's just say it that way. At risk of being down 25 points. O'Grady hands it off to the right side. Outside that time. It's taken down. It's about the 15-yard line. That's A.J. Korba on the carry. And a flag comes in after the play.
So after the play, that probably means something happened a little bit, huh?
Yeah.
Here it is.
A couple of score updates before you between plays.
Holding.
So it'll be holding against Lake Geneva Badgers.
Give it to us, Matt Peck, the scores.
Oh, it's going to be offsetting.
Oh.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against Slinger as well. So
it's just 1st and 10.
Yeah, so Homestead leads 14-0 early on Kettle Moraine. Mukwana go up 14-0 on Sun Prairie East. Pewaukee up 7-0 on Greendale. Hamilton up 7-6 on Case. Muskego 14-10 on Oak Creek.
Oh, Oak Creek making it interesting a little bit there now.
Arrowhead, like I just 13-10.
Hey, how about Mukwonago though? I mean, I'm not saying it's over yet in that game, but they're starting to look a little bit better, right?
Yeah.
Sun Prairie's not a terrible team.
And we'll see Mukwonago in 2 weeks. They play at Oconomowoc week 4. That's our broadcast of the week. Mukwonago at Oconomowoc. So next week we'll be at Racine Case versus Franklin.
Yeah, it feels like I'm a home team with them, huh?
Well, early on, yes. They're closest to our house and they have good Wi-Fi. That's what I always tell people.
That's 1st and 5.
So 1st and 5. O'Grady keeps himself outside. Keeps on going. Take it down. Ooh, he tries to reach over. He's down at about the 1 or 2, I would say. But heck of a carry from O'Grady that time. He's close down there. I'll just say that. He tried to reach the ball over the pile line.
Ball at the 2-yard line.
So it's from the 2-yard line.
Badger.
So 1st and goal for Badger. With a chance to go up 25 points here on the reigning Division II state champs.
It's a possibility here.
So O'Grady.
Looks like, don't be surprised if they line it up here and just QB sneak it with Horn. I mean, not Horn. O'Grady. No, this is not Muskego.
And Horn's been gone a couple years. Oh, we did them a lot a couple years ago. I can see the mistake.
I think he was a senior couple years, 2 years ago.
Yeah. Wow, time's flying. So
We've been doing this for a while, folks.
Yeah. Longer than it feels like. The timeout's going to be called by Badger. Matt Hensler comes out to the field.
I promise you we're not that ancient, though.
Yeah, we're not that far yet. So a timeout called by Matt Hensler. So we call it the wishbone.
Yeah.
There we go. Thank you, Cole Ziegler. I knew it was double wing wishbone. It's one of those tricky offenses.
I think Muskoge's is wing T.
Yeah. They just look so similar. They do.
I mean, you still get the sense, though, in this offense that they run here, it's a little bit different than Muskoge's, though. It's still.
Yeah.
It's got to be, right? Because you don't see that at Muskego where they pitch it to each other.
No. So first and goal from the 2.
But I will say they do a lot of misdirections to each other. That's what makes it hard at
all you got to say is when you
Muskego.
sit down as a broadcaster, unless you had this awesome TV monitor set up with zoomed-in cameras, it is hard to see who's got the ball. First couple of plays, and then you kind of settle in. You're like, okay, once I get my binoculars ready and once I read them right, I can tell you who's got the ball.
And right on.
Yeah, right on is correct. All right, so first and goal for the 2 for Badger. With a chance to go up 24 here.
It's like they got no wide receivers lined up either for this play.
So Grady set in. Gives it up the middle. And touchdown, Badger.
Unbelievable, Matt.
Cam Tennyson.
This has been a one-team wrecking crew so far.
27-3. Badger on top here in the second quarter.
You're in the really big danger zone right now if you're Slinger.
Yes, I honestly, you got 3 timeouts now. You got to go down and score a touchdown before half. Although they get the ball after half, I think.
Yep.
So I mean, put two good drives together. But O'Grady's set to kick now. So the extra point is up. And good. In shocking fashion, Badger 28-3 over Slinger right now. 1.5 minutes till halftime. Matt Peck, Elijah Vinkslav will be back here in a couple moments on Zaleski Sports.
ZaleskiSports.com has leveled up. Go to ZaleskiSports.com and choose your favorite schools for easy navigation. From the homepage, choose your school to see team records, upcoming schedules, and past results. Use the video icon to launch the next broadcast. Use the arrow icon to watch any previous broadcast. See the full weekly schedule too. Level up at ZaleskiSports.com.
Back here on Zaleski Sports, Matt Peck, Elijah Vinksalata. Let's just say this. In shocking fashion, Badger with the 28-3 over the defending state champion Slinger Owls. They're also the number 1 ranked team in Division II right now to start off the season. That one's kicked back and, nearly stepped in the end zone. Taken across to the 20, outside. Now brought down about the 24-yard line. So now Slinger's offense will come out.
Still another must-score drive, even though you have only 1.5 minutes left. I mean, Slinger does get the ball to start the second half, but they got to get some sort of momentum going because it's all trending upward right now for Badger even more.
So Jeffrey Ford will come out, and they're going to need a big day from Kobe Hendricks, kind of like what they had last week. He had 3 rushing touchdowns for Slinger.
134 rushing yards, too.
Yeah,
so
and
haven't really seen that so far yet.
They're going to need a pass a lot, too, though, just to, get some air time and get some chunk of yards here. So 2 wide receivers on the left for Slinger, 1 in the backfield. Throws to the left side, is caught, hit hard that time. It's going to be a gain about 1 or 2 yards, though.
He didn't get out of bounds either, so this is the time of the half where you got to start trying to use your timeouts soon here if you're Slinger.
Sam Bowden on the reception that time for Slinger.
Off the 29-yard line, 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 now for the 29-yard line. Gets the snap forward. Hendricks up the middle, pushing. He's going to stay on his feet. Keeps on going down to about the 44-yard line. A huge gain that time from Hendricks. A huge plus territory for Slinger. And that's kind of what they need to do here. And we're under a minute, too, though. So you kind of have to hurry up. But they do, keep in mind, have 3 timeouts, Slinger, and they're going to call one of them here. So Bill Jacklin calls a timeout here. They're down to 2 timeouts remaining here.
You got any score updates for us here?
Let's see here. Let's go back to the score stream. It's 21-10 Muskego now over Oak Creek in the second quarter. Homestead still 14-0 over Kettle Moraine. Last score update I had was Franklin was 7-0 over Brookfield Central. Not sure if that's updated. Middleton 6-0 over Kenosha Indian Trail. Pewaukee 10-0 over Greendale at half. Hamilton and Case were 7-6, and the rest of them look like they're Illinois scores. Oh, Verona's up on Oconomowoc 7-0.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so in Waterford, if you want Southern Lakes people, Waterford beat Wauwatosa West in 2 overtimes last night, 21-20. Sounded like that was a crazy game. Waterford we saw last year opened up the season. This year we're getting our kick at... I love that comment. Everyone in Lake Geneva is a Cubs fan. I didn't say that. I didn't mean to say it that way. I just said a lot of people are.
Respect to all the ones that are Brewers fans.
Yeah. First and 10 from the 44-yard line. Ford looking back. Thrown over the middle, incomplete.
That's a dangerous pass right there. That could have ended bad. That ball had a little bit more airtime to it. That could have been picked.
Zaleski Sports, Milwaukee area broadcast along with Stevens Point, Marshfield area. Up north, join us next week. Racine Case at Franklin. Following week, Oconomowoc at... Nope, Mukwonago at Oconomowoc.
And then the following week after that, we got the Helmet Bowl game between the Oak Creek Knights and the Franklin Steelers.
The final time.
They'll play non-conference, though. I think, right? That's the plan.
I don't know. I haven't heard nothing, so... Who knows?
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
We'll ask Cordell next week. He'll know. So 2 wide receivers on the right, 1 on the left. 2nd and 10 for the Slinger offense. Ford rolls back to pass. Looking downfield. It's going to be overshot and intercepted! From the 20-yard line across the 30 to the 40-yard line and out of bounds. What a pickoff for Badger.
Yeah, nothing going Slinger's way in this first half. I'll tell you what.
Flag on the play real quick. It's after the play, though, I think. So I think it'll stand.
I'm shocked.
Yes.
This is unbelievable.
This is insane. I'll just say it that way.
Can you imagine if Badger scores one last time before the half?
They're going to have to move.
I don't want to say dagger yet, but it would be getting close, right?
You have to really ramp up.
Personal foul against Slinger.
Oh, personal foul against Slinger, so that'll definitely move Badger closer.
Oh, no.
15-yard penalty. Oh, boy.
That is not what you want right there. If
so
you're
Slinger even more in trouble now because Badger has 42 seconds to be exact to get in here. Yeah, they have 2 timeouts remaining.
They both got 2. Totally forgot about those.
Oh, the scoreboard?
Yeah. Forgot we have that feature.
Yeah. All right, let me get my binoculars back here.
Oh, Grady's passing.
Oh, Grady looking to pass up in the air, and it's hauled in. What a catch.
Oh, my gosh.
Logan Peters hauls it down. And look at Badger go.
I mean, Badger, they come out with the surprise pass attack. And the wide receiver just kind of mossed him right there. And now they got time. They're going to let some clock roll here, too.
Up the middle, Kerry. And close. He doesn't get quite in. He's going to be short about to the 1-yard line. Still in a timeout is called immediately, it looks like.
Badger.
So 22 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. But still, if you're looking statewide, a lot of people are checking in, and I can tell, and a lot of people are just shocked.
I am.
I am shocked too.
I thought. I mean,
I wasn't
expecting Badger to be like. I mean, I was expecting both teams to be really good, but I didn't expect it to be this far out early.
I couldn't tell you a winner this game early on, but I was going to tell you that both teams had a shot to win. That's for sure. As you said, Badger's a really good team. Slinger's a really good team. It's going to be a shootout, but to have Slinger at 3 points at 22 seconds remaining, and Badger possibly, if they can get in here to be at 34, 35 at the half,
I don't know.
That's really something.
I don't know if that's enough time either for Slinger to go. I mean, they would have to hope for a kick return.
Well, what they're going to need is a shutout in the second half on defense for sure. It's going to take a lot, but they're going to have to,
they're going to have to force a couple 3-and-outs too.
Yep, that's for sure.
Because Badger, they're going to be thinking about trying to force a running clock at some point this game. The way they're rolling.
So 22 seconds remaining. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 1 for Badger. O'Grady already with 3 touchdowns today.
QB sneak here? No.
No, they will not. And it's a touchdown once again for the Badgers. Brock Walser for the touchdown, and it's 34-3. Let that sink in, ladies and gentlemen. Badger has a 34-3 lead.
Was that on your bingo card tonight, Peck?
No, it was not.
Before halftime, too.
Before halftime.
No, the "we can't hear you" chants. They're letting them hear it.
So Grady set to attempt the extra point here. And the extra point is good. So we head to a break here, ladies and gentlemen. A 35-3 lead for Lake Geneva Badger here. More football coming your way after this on Zaleski Sports.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Back here on Zaleski Sports, Matt Peck, Elijah Vanksalana here from Lake Geneva Badger High School in the beautiful town of Lake Geneva.
Going to be a busy town here this weekend for
Labor Day. You know, the Illinois people love to come up here.
Oh, yeah.
And
they love the lakes down here.
Yeah.
And I heard you have to pay to go to the
yes,
beach here,
you've always had to pay to be on the beach here. It's one of those things where, you know, it's a tourist town. You got to, a lot of great places around here. We were down here last weekend. I was doing the Wi-Fi test on Sunday. It's a squib kick and quickly falling on it. That was a heads-up play from Slinger to be able to fall on that and read that correctly.
I love when teams try to do that. I love the attack from Matt Hensler, staying aggressive up by 32.
Well, he's saying, well, I got nothing to lose. I'm up 32 points right now. 17 seconds remaining. Now, obviously, you're not going to sit back in the locker room and say, you guys don't need to try now. The game's over. No, you're not going to go say that. But, you're going to try things and say, well, let's see if this can work out. And possibly we can try in a different game. So next week I think they play West Tosha Central here at home. So, and Slinger, I got to check their schedule for the future. I believe they go to, I'm going to check it at halftime. West Bend, one of the West Bend schools sounds familiar next week. So 1st and 10 for Slinger from the 47-yard line. Ford keeps it himself, cutting through the left side, cutting outside. He's got room to the 30, taken out, and he's not going to get out of bounds still at the 25. You're going to have to call timeout. Yep. So 8 seconds left. Timeout is called. First down, chains reset.
Camera resets.
You're right. Everything resets in this stadium.
On the tackle for the Badgers.
It's just timeout. Yep.
Slinger.
Now you're in the red zone now. Why not take a shot at the end zone here before the half? Try to get something if you're Slinger.
So it'll be 1st and 10 from
8 seconds too, so you got to kind of go here.
Yes, you got to go right away. I think you look end zone here. Ford gets a snap, throws it across. It's caught, gets out of bounds at about the 15.
Now what do you do here? 4 seconds left.
You go for the end zone. I don't think a field goal is not going to do you anything here. It brings you from, let me do my math, 32 to 29. So, I mean, not really a difference. Touchdown, you got to build yourself back up. That's what you got to do.
Well, you got to get some sort of momentum here. That's all you could really ask for.
Go to the half and you get the ball after half. Get a couple defensive stops, but you got to score a touchdown here with 4 seconds left. And refs blow the whistle dead here. 4 seconds still remaining.
Another timeout?
Another timeout is called.
Timeout, Slinger.
Slinger want to talk it over one last time. I mean, kind of got to draw it up where you get a couple guys that go to the end zone here. Or I should say everybody.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, any scores for us? So, sure. Should we wait till half?
We'll wait till half and
All
give
right.
you a nice lowdown of everything. We got to be able to find stuff first too.
Yep.
Oh.
I was like, you were quiet there for a second. I thought you were looking
No,
for
I'm
scores.
just looking around and sees what we're gonna have. First half recap, score updates at half, upcoming schedule for our Zaleski Sports 2.
I mean, what's all there? All the recap, just all Badger so
Yeah,
far
well,
in
we
this
got to
first
talk
half.
about the basics.
Yeah.
What's coming up for these schools? What Slinger's got next week? What Badger's got next week?
Our upcoming schedule again.
Yep. I'm sure you heard it many times, and you're like, oh.
Gotta remind the people.
Subscribe to the YouTube channel too. Meanwhile, Ford gets a snap. Last play before the half, and he falls down. He's sacked. And Badger goes into the half up 35-3 on Division II #1 Slinger. So a 35-3 lead for Badger at half. Lake Geneva folks on their feet here. We will take a break, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back with the first half recap after this.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Hi, I'm Josh Marks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and windows. Call today.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now. The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
We're back with better halves. Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you two get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross. Jane, I'm Steve from security. I won't treat you like a number. I've got award-winning service and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, networks.
Back here on Zaleski Sports here at the half. Matt Peck, Elijah Vankstalata here from Badger High School in Lake Geneva. It's a 35-3 lead for Lake Geneva Badger, and many of the statewide media is shocked. Let's talk about the first half here. Once Matt O'Grady, 3 touchdowns for Badger. The quarterback, the kicker, and the punter. He's doing a lot of things, and right now the leader to possibly be our highlight house player of the game after the game on the field. So Matt O'Grady been the story of the game for Badger here in the first half. Slinger had a little bit of a drive going there before the half, but a sack from about the 20-yard line. So they couldn't get in there, so an unfortunate message for Slinger there. That time, they're going to have, and they get the ball out of the second half, but they're really going to have to score right away. Badger's probably not going to take the foot out the gas, but you just think to yourself, you got to make sure that you just don't have a 4 turnover half or something. So I'm not calling game over on anything yet. I don't do that as a broadcaster to get any schools mad at me, so I don't call game over on anything. But a couple score updates coming to you here from the halftime. Mukwanago up 23-0 on Sun Prairie East in the second quarter. Franklin up only 7-0 on Brookfield Central at the half. Homestead 14-0 on Kettle Moraine. 13-10 Arrowhead up on Neenah at half. 10-0 Pewaukee up on Greendale. 9-0 Middleton up on Kenosha Indian Trail. 14-6 Sussex Hamilton up on Case. Let's see here now. Muskego up 24-10 on Oak Creek at the half. So that's basically all the score updates I have for you from this area. We're going to head to a break, and after this, we'll talk about our upcoming schedule. We still got about 10.5 minutes before the second half begins here at Lake Geneva Badger High School.
We're back with better halves. Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you two get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I won't treat you like number. I've got award-winning service and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, networks.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eclair.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
At Ridgestop Exteriors, we're more than your average home improvement company. We're your neighbors, and for over 20 years, we've been trusted and proudly serving right here in your community. Customer service is our #1 goal. Call now for your free estimate.
Ridgetop Exteriors.
Back here at halftime on Zaleski Sports here. 6-0 Edgar leads Stratford. That's on the network tonight. On one of our, so you can just, if you're watching from Lake Geneva or Slinger, you can click on the Zaleski Sports tab on the channel and scroll down on the live tab, and Edgar versus Stratford is one of our games. That's a big one up north. Another big game I'm looking for here. Let's see here. Scrolling down, looking at the score updates here. I don't have many. It's 3-3 at halftime between Fond du Lac and Marquette. That's one way. Let's see. I think I got West De Pere up 7-2 on Kaukauna at half. Somebody asked why Zaleski Sports doesn't have Kaukauna on this week. It's normally a homeschool cover. That's our up north crew that deals with that. I believe Kaukauna will be back on Thursday night against Hortonville. I saw the schedule. So There's probably a scheduling issue up there or something, so that's why 4-seed Kaukauna being on tonight, or else there was already a broadcaster at the game. So that's kind of why Kaukauna was left off tonight. I don't know the exact reasoning, but so yeah, so in our upcoming schedule, we'll talk about this right now. Racine Case against Franklin next week at Franklin High School. Then the following week is Mukwonago at Oconomowoc. The following week after that is Oak Creek at Franklin for the Helmut Bowl game. Week 6, we are still undetermined. We got 4 games listed for a potential. Week 7 is going to likely be Homestead at Cedarburg right now, and Week 8 is between the Slinger Owls and Homestead Highlanders and the Oconomowoc Raccoons at Muskego. And Week 9 is our flex week right now. So that's our schedule for this year. Week 9 will probably determine around Week 7, Week 8, maybe end of September, to see where everyone's at in the schedules around that time. But we're going to take another break, and we'll be back with more after this on Zaleski Sports.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Hi, I'm Josh Marks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and windows. Call today.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now. The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
We're back with Better Halves. Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you two get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I won't treat you like number. I've got award-winning service and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, networks.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Back here on Zaleski Sports. Matt Peck, Elijah Vanksalotta here. That's about 2.5 minutes before the second half starts here according to the stadium clock. 35-3 lead for the Lake Geneva Badger Batters over the Slinger Owls, the defending Division II state champions. Kind of a shocker as Twitter's blown up with that score.
Oh, wow. Score update. Did you read Mukwonago already?
No, I did not.
They're up 23-3 on Sun Prairie East right now.
Wow.
So a big, I mean, I don't want to say, the game's not over there, but, I mean, they didn't look good last week against Appleton North, and they're looking good right now against Sun Prairie East.
Menominee Falls looking to bounce back this week after losing to the Slinger Owls last week. They're up 17-13 right now on Beaver Dam. That's in the third quarter.
And Arrowhead with a 13-10 lead on Neenah in the third quarter. But I guess a Southern Lake score update. This game is probably like over already too. Union Grove up 42-0 on South Milwaukee at halftime.
All right. 42-0
on South Milwaukee.
So Slinger coming back on the field. According to Travis Wilson's predictions, this conference is supposed to go between Badger and Union Grove this week. And I think they play each other week 9.
Ooh.
So when we talk about our flex week,
it's a possibility.
We could possibly be there if it comes around the right way. Let's see Slinger's schedule once here. Slinger will play their rivals next week, Hartford Union, at home, back at their stadium next week. Then it's West Bend West and then Nicolay. Badger on the other hand, I believe they host West Tosha Central next week. Yep, and then they host Beloit Memorial. 2 straight home games for the Badgers. And it's Elkhorn after that. And yes, the final game of the season is at Union Grove. So that's one thing to note if this conference comes down that way. We're only in week 2, so we're not going to really make predictions yet on what's going to happen, but it'd be a cool sight to see if we have a Southern Lakes battle at the end of the year. So why don't we take one last quick break here, 30 seconds left before the half starts, and we'll be back.
It'll be added a little bit more.
Yeah.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eclair.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
At Ridgestop Exteriors, we're more than your average home improvement company. We're your neighbors, and for over 20 years, we've been trusted and proudly serving right here in your community. Customer service is our #1 goal. Call now for your free estimate.
Ridgetop Exteriors.
Hey, Fleet Farm fans, you asked, we listened. You wanted lower prices? You got them. In-store, online. We drop prices everywhere. Lower prices on summer favorites like Liquid Pool Shock, Griller's Gold Barbecue Pellets, and Airhead Towables. Lower prices on big name pet care like Purina Tidy Cats. Lower prices on Valvoline motor oils. All because you said so. Look for the bright green price drop signs to find new lower prices on everything you need for everyday life. Only at Fleet Farm.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now. ZaleskiSports.com has leveled up. Go to ZaleskiSports.com and choose your favorite schools for easy navigation. From the homepage, choose your school to see team records, upcoming schedules, and past results. Use the video icon to launch the next broadcast. Use the arrow icon to watch any previous broadcasts. See the full weekly schedule too. Level up at ZaleskiSports.com.
Back here on Zaleski Sports, ladies and gentlemen, to begin the second half here. Matt Peck, Elijah Vincelata alongside. I should say we're here together. What am I saying?
We're alongside each other twice, I guess, right?
35-3. Badger leads on the #1 ranked team in Division II, Slinger Owls. So we have them ranked number 3 in our Zaleski Sports poll. That goes by the WIAA seed score. So that, in a couple weeks it's going to matter more because that's kind of where the teams lie in the playoffs together. We'll start predicting playoff brackets. Our up north crew in the office up in Stevens Point will do all that. They actually do all the broadcasting too, but we're just the broadcasters down here. We don't do any of the online stuff, but we give you the games down here in the Milwaukee area. But that's something to keep in mind. Zaleski Sports VIP, which is $5 a month. Come week 7, week 8, you can see where your team might be in the latest playoff projections. Come around that time, you want to know where Badger is or Slinger. Both are definitely going to be playoff caliber teams, in my opinion. So come around that time, Badger, Slinger. So we're going to begin the second half here. Badger will kick the ball off here.
Well, Slinger, there's a time now where you got to try to get something, it's now, and you got to go pretty quick here to get some sort of momentum.
O'Grady to kick off for the Badgers.
So Matt O'Grady set to kick off here for Badger.
He could definitely kick the ball pretty far, too.
Oh, yeah.
For being the quarterback, too.
That one's kicked away. It'll be taken at about the 10-yard line, across the 15 to the 20, out to the 30, cutting out through, taken down about the 36, 37-yard line, and that's Slinger's offense will come on the field, led by Jeffrey Ford, the quarterback. Kobe Hendricks, Slinger's going to try to get him going in the second half, too. He had a big game last week, like we talked about, 3 touchdowns against Menominee Falls. They're going to look to him to get things going here.
From the 37-yard line.
So they get out to the 37-yard line. It'll be first and 10. So 2 wide receivers on the left. Ford gets a snap, hands it off to Hendricks. Hendricks pushing around, taken down at about the 40-yard line. So that's the first play of the half for Slinger.
Yeah, I know you want to use Hendricks a lot here still, but, 32 points deficit. You got to kind of go here in the air game a lot more, but it's definitely good to start the downs with that, I guess.
From the 40-yard line.
So second and 8 from the 40-yard line for Slinger. 1 wide receiver, 1 guy motions back. Hands off to Hendricks again. Hendricks coming through, got a hole a little bit. Taken down, close to the first down. Let's see if they give it to him. It looks like they will give it to him. The ref calls the signal to stop the clock. It will be a first down, enough for Slinger. So Slinger, they're going to need to do a lot of things here. I'll never call game over until the clock hits 0. But
even if it's a 30-point game with 2 minutes left?
Well, maybe then. But, now I'm not going to do it because it's high school.
We've seen crazy things a lot.
I've seen baseball teams come back from 14-2 already. So, I don't want to say anything because if 4 or 5 turnovers go wrong. So Slinger needs to do a couple things, quite a bit of things to get back in this one. And that one's a run to Hendricks up the middle. Hendricks cutting through, and he's got a first down into Badger territory. He gets all the way to the 39-yard line of Badger.
Boy, do they need that from Slinger. Need to just get that star running back going.
So setting back here now, first and 10 now from the 39-yard line. 1 wide receiver set up on each side for the Owls. Hendricks next to Ford in the backfield. Ford keeps it himself. He'll go around the left side. Close to first down, still on his feet. I think the extra effort gets him there. So there will be a first down for Jeffrey Ford. He quarterback keeper, a gain about, so it'll be a gain of 14. So good play making that time from the Slinger Owls.
They're running the ball here early, but they're making it work so far. So that's all you can really ask for if you're Slinger here to start it. I don't want to say it out there, but if it gets to running clock, how much would they have to be up by?
35, I think.
35.
I gotta remember my rules. To the left side, it's Hendricks with the ball, and he keeps on pushing that time.
Hendricks on the carry. The 22-yard line.
So he gets to the 22, so he gained about 3. So it'll be about roughly 2nd and 7 here now.
Second and 7.
So 2nd and 7 from the 22. So Slinger in Badger territory. Haven't seen it a lot today, so it must be a good feeling for Slinger right now. They're going to be able to prioritize here, though. Hand off to Hendricks. Hendricks cuts up the middle. Keeps on going on the outside. Take it down. He's got another first down. So Slinger starting to move the football here in the second half.
9-yard line.
He gets to the 9-yard line, so gain of 13 for Hendricks, and it'll be first and goal.
First time we've seen the first and goal tonight for them, huh?
So first and goal for Slinger. About 8:45 remaining here in the third quarter. 2 wide receivers on the right. Hendricks next to Ford in the backfield. And the ball snapped and fumbled, and Ford keeps it himself. He's going to gain a couple yards, but probably could have done more if he didn't have to juggle the football there.
Second and goal.
So second and goal, he gains 1. So to go from the 8-yard line now. And Slinger absolutely has to cash a touchdown in here. So I'd like to see what that run might have been able to do had the snap not been fumbled. So it'll be second and 8 now, or you should say second and goal from the 8-yard line. 2 wide receivers on the right. Hendricks once again next to Ford. Ford will keep it himself into the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Slinger, the first time tonight. A quarterback keeper from Jeffrey Ford on an 8-yard rush, and Slinger gets it to 35-9.
That's more like it now from Slinger.
And the Slinger faithful, they brought a lot of them here, all the way from about an hour and 15 minutes from here, and a lot of students here. So what they need to do now is defensive stops. And they look to the sideline while they're at it.
Yeah, go for 2 here.
Yeah,
That's
they're gonna.
smart.
I kind of figured. I wasn't gonna say it yet, but I kind of figured they'd probably go for 2. Ford gets a snap. He's gonna keep it himself. Goes in, wide open alley. 2-point conversion is succeeded, and it's 35-11. Slinger cuts the deficit to 24 points.
That's something.
That adds something.
They had to get something there.
So with exactly 8 minutes left here in the third quarter, we will head to commercial break. 35-11. Badgers still in the lead here on Zaleski Sports.
Hey, Fleet Farm fans, you asked, we listened. You wanted lower prices? You got them. In-store, online. We drop prices everywhere. Lower prices on summer favorites like Liquid Pool Shock, Griller's Gold Barbecue Pellets, and Airhead Towables. Lower prices on big-name pet care like Purina Tidy Cats. Lower prices on Valvoline motor oils. All because you said so. Look for the bright green price drop signs to find new lower prices on everything you need for everyday life. Only at Fleet Farm.
Back here on Zaleski Sports here from Badger High School in Lake Geneva here, the beautiful town of Lake Geneva, southern Wisconsin, in Walworth County here. 35-11 game here, 8 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Badger will get the ball back for the first time in the second half here. Slinger punches in a touchdown. A quarterback keeper from Jeffrey Ford, 8-yard rush. And that gets them to 35-11. They succeed on a 2-point conversion as well. So that was Kobe Hendricks. Yeah, they got to get a stop here. They can get a stop here and score again. Before you know, you got yourself an 18-point game. You see where the clock is at. But you absolutely got to be able to read the defense better. I mean, should say the offensive Badger better. So kickoff here. It's going to be a short one taken from about the 26. Out across and cutting through and down to the 45-yard line. So Luke Long on the return for Badger.
So now if you're Badger, you got to just keep that momentum going on offense. I mean,
Keep that clock going. I mean, you got to try to score still. I'm not going to say, just stall time and don't score the rest of the game. Because Slinger's drive looked promising for them to start the half. O'Grady sets up one wide receiver on the right. Gets the snap. O'Grady keeps himself, pitches it in the backfield. Out to the right side now. And keeps on pushing about 3 yards short of the first down. It's going to be Logan Levitt on the carry. And he gets about 6 yards on the play. He gets to the 49-yard line and officially in the Badger territory. Now I think these Slinger Owls will be on the My24 network next week.
Yep.
I think it's Hartford against Slinger. I remember hearing that was going to be on.
Back-to-back weeks of TV action.
So 2nd and 4. One wide receiver on the right. O'Grady gets a snap. Handoff up the middle. And a first down.
Anthony Chandler on the carry.
Anthony Chandler on the carry that time. The fullback for the Badgers. Technically not listed as a starter. He's listed as a starter on defense as a linebacker, but on offense not listed as a starter as a fullback. So it'll be 1st down and 10 for Badger. And Badger kind of looks like they're going to their old ways in the first half so far.
Cruising. Cruise control, like when you're driving the car.
O'Grady steps back for a moment after being under center. re-engages himself under center. One wide receiver once again on the right. O'Grady gets a snap. O'Grady keeps it himself around the right side. Keeps on pushing. He's going to get to the first down marker or really close. If he's short, he's probably short about a yard.
Again, just that extra effort, just pushing forward. He's playing like the Iron Man of the team right now. I mean, doing everything, kicking field goals, running the ball, reading the plays.
So it'll be 2nd and 1. So he didn't quite get there. He was a yard short. Second and 1 now from the 35-yard line. O'Grady gets a snap. Hands it off on the left side. First down at least. Keeps on pushing. And a huge gain that time. And that's going to be, let's look to my score sheet here. Looks like Anthony Chandler once again. He's getting a lot of touches here in this second half. 2 big runs for him so far. And all the way down to the 16-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Badger.
(16-10) now. Arrowhead on Nina. Just a quick score update there.
So 1st and 10 now from the 16-yard line for Badger. O'Grady under center here. Gets a snap, tosses in the backfield. Missed tackle there in the backfield. Keeps on trying to make a move there in that time. And A.J. Korba.
A little bit of a misread there.
Nearly lost. He nearly got sacked for a loss. But you know what? He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage.
I think he got a few there.
Actually, he might have. Yeah, I had my binoculars on. He got 2.
14-yard line, 2nd and 8.
So it'll be 2nd and 8. He gets to the 14. But Korba, it could have been a lot worse for him if he had not moved out the defender. So able to get 2 yards. So 2nd and 8 now. Hands off the middle. Keeps on going. Will he get in? Yes, he will. Touchdown, Badger. Anthony Chandler. 41 points for the Badgers tonight, and we're only in the 3rd quarter.
And counting.
Yeah, you're right. So Badger now extends their lead to 30 points.
Rough night for Slinger's defense, and I mean, you get the momentum. Oh!
We didn't have that on camera, but the girl with the flag fell down in the bleachers and hit her head.
I like how me and you said whoa at the same time and saw it right away.
Everybody online is probably like, what are you guys saying that about? Yeah, some girl was running down with the Badger flag. When they throw a touchdown, she slipped right on her back. Ooh, that must have hurt.
I feel bad for her, but that's got to be one of the funniest moments we've had.
But I got to be honest, that must have hurt.
Yeah.
Because you know it's wet. It rained in Lake Geneva, that's for sure. We were raining on the way down here. Meanwhile, the extra point is good by O'Grady. 42-11 lead now for the Badgers. 4:40 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. We'll be back with more football after this on Zaleski Sports.
Hey, Fleet Farm fans, you asked, we listened. You wanted lower prices? You got them. In-store, online. We drop prices everywhere. Lower prices on summer favorites like Liquid Pool Shock, Griller's Gold Barbecue Pellets, and Airhead Towables. Lower prices on big-name pet care like Purina Tidy Cats. Lower prices on Valvoline motor oils. All because you said so. Look for the bright green price drop signs to find new lower prices on everything you need for everyday life. Only at Fleet Farm.
So 42-11 lead for Badger. We're back here on Zaleski Sports. Matt Peck, Elijah Vinksalata with you, bringing Zaleski Sports football coverage in the Milwaukee area. Now it's a line drive kick. It'll be taken. Put your foot out of bounds there. Oh, we should have done that. It's from the 10 to the 15. Maybe I'll be wrong here. Cuts out. Gets past. Taken down to the 30. Nearly got past on that one.
Dude, the way you're hyping that play up for a sec, I thought the guy was already down there.
Well, no, what happened was he almost broke that tackle, and he probably would have been across the 50. He just got broken down. But the question I had down there is if he would have put his foot out of bounds there as catching the ball, it probably would have been a penalty. They would have thrown the flag and it would have been a free kick out of bounds.
And
but it wasn't a bad return after all, so what do I know?
You know everything, man.
No, I don't.
I'm just kidding.
1st and 10 now from the 30 for the Slinger Owls, who trail by 31 here. Two wide receivers will set up on the left for Slinger. Two running backs in the backfield for the Owls as well. Gets the snap and taken down that time as Hendricks. Forward to Hendricks. Didn't quite go anywhere that time.
Yeah, I like the idea of going back to the run here, but you got to kind of start going on the air, like I said again here. Try to force some read options or something here to try to get Badgers defense missing. But they did look good their last offensive drive. It's just their defense that's not holding them back right now. I don't want to say, like, obviously, like, we all are, that's our rule here.
Yeah, so 2nd and 10 from the 30.
We can't call a game over. I mean,
yeah, you're
quick.
right. And that one's thrown and caught, but hard hit that time. It's probably going to be a gain about 1 or 2, if lucky on that play. So it'll be 3rd down. So Sam Bowden with the reception that time for Slinger.
I think he'll get about 4.
Gain of 3, so it'll be 3rd and 7. So 3rd and 7 now from the 33-yard line.
You know, Badger right now showing why they could be a top 10 team in D1 next week.
D1 now too. And Ford gets the snap, rolls to the right. Throws to the right side. It's complete for the first down to about the 41-yard line. So Sam Bowden on the reception. And it's a first down for Slinger.
At the 41-yard line, 1st and 10, Owls.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't miss our more football coverage next week. Racine Case at Franklin.
Southeast Conference. No, I'm just kidding.
Southeast Conference.
I'm just messing with.
I was going to say, I'm getting ready to get the hook ready up here.
Yeah.
1st and 10 from the 41. Two wide receivers on the left. Oh, ball's fumbled. Nope. Scoop back up. It was nearly fumbled.
Yeah, that could have been the
Hendricks.
dagger right there if he fumbled that and lost it.
Hendricks gets about 1 or 2, but the ball was hit off the ground. I think he picked it right back up.
We're getting, I mean, if Badger scores one more time here without Slinger, this could be I almost said run rule territory.
Run rule. Well,
running clock territory.
Yes, I think it's 35 for run clock.
This isn't baseball, and baseball doesn't do that. Well, they do it after the 5th inning.
Yeah, which we never had because we usually pick good games.
Actually, we had.
One time we did.
Trevor versus Franklin.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot. It was in like the 6th inning, so I didn't really count it. 2nd and 10. Oh, the ball's fumbled. Ford picks it up, and he's going to be sacked for a big loss. Badger has just been out there like crazy tonight. That's going to be tackled by Andrew Braden.
That's going to be a loss of a lot, too.
Yes.
Andrew Braden in on the stop for the Badgers. The loss, tackle for loss. Back to the 31-yard line where it'll be 3rd and 20.
So 3rd and 20 for Slinger, and it's from the 31-yard line now.
Clock continues to roll, too.
So 3rd and 20. You're going to need a big chunk here. You got to get to Slinger. Badger's 49-yard line pass is going to be caught. Nearly slipped that time. Stays on his feet, but is going to be tackled still about at least 10 yards short.
A.J. Corba on the stop for the Badgers.
A.J. Corba on the stop that time.
4th and about 8.
So 4th and 8.
Gotta go for it. I mean, that's the no-brainer at this point.
I know, but like,
unless you really think that, I mean,
I don't. I think their biggest worry right now is giving Badger too good a field position.
That's true.
Because Badger's been able to capitalize with almost any field position they've had all night.
I mean, now somebody gets sent out. It looked like for a second Badger wasn't going to send out a punt returner.
And a timeout will be called probably by Badger as they looked a little bit all over the place on that one.
Timeout, Badger.
So 42-11.
See if we got any score updates here. Oh, a huge score update here from Mike Whitlow at the Sussex-Hamilton Racine Case game. 2:06 left in the 3rd quarter. Sussex-Hamilton has extended their lead 20-6 over Racine Case.
Sussex-Hamilton's really looking like
they just beat Kimberly last week, a team that just beat Bayport.
Yeah.
I mean, this is why we love high school football. Any team can end up anywhere at any time with a win. I mean, you talk about a team like McWanago. Talk about teams like Appleton North. They just kind of flipped over after that week 1 win over McWanago.
So Slinger set the punt here.
And we do.
Oh, it's blocked. Here we go. This could be returned and taken down. Wow. Badgers doing everything tonight.
So, do you want a score update from a game that we really want to? Franklin's game?
Sure.
They are up 21-0 on Brookfield Central.
We have not heard much from there in a while.
But the block just sums up the night for Badger, right?
Yeah, they're doing everything correctly, and they're going to be once again a big threat in that Southern Lakes Conference.
They're going to be a big threat in the state.
Oh, 100%. In that southern region with Muskego, McWanago, that'll probably end up with the D1. The Badger will be added to that this year, being in D1 now. And a lot of these teams are going to want to look out for them. So Grady sets up here. Hands it off. Taken down there.
See if they run one more play or something here.
So Cam Tennyson gets about a couple yards on that play.
I think they might run out the clock for the quarter here.
So I've been told that
that'll be it for the third quarter.
So that'll be it for the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Badger with the 42-11 lead over the Division II #1 ranked Slinger Owls.
They can taste the upset.
Yeah, we'll be back here after this on Zaleski Sports with the fourth quarter.
At Ridgestop Exteriors, we're more than your average home improvement company. We're your neighbors, and for over 20 years, we've been trusted and proudly serving right here in your community. Customer service is our #1 goal. Call now for your free estimate.
Ridgetop Exteriors.
Hey Fleet Farm fans, you asked, we listened. You wanted lower prices? You got them. In-store, online. We drop prices everywhere. Lower prices on summer favorites like Liquid Pool Shock, Griller's Gold Barbecue Pellets, and Airhead Towables. Lower prices on big name pet care like Purina Tidy Cats. Lower prices on Valvoline motor oils. All because you said so. Look for the bright green price drop signs to find new lower prices on everything you need for everyday life. Only at Fleet Farm.
Back here on Zaleski Sports, sorry, I was just confirming. Badger has pulled their starting quarterback, Matt O'Grady, and Ollie Shade now in at quarterback for Badger to begin this fourth quarter. Actually, he was in the last couple plays of the third quarter as well. So this entire possession he's been in, he is number 5. Shade gets a snap. Hand to the left side. Lost him there at time. And actually, Shade kept that one that time.
I think this is the part where the running clock starts to begin now.
Third and
6-yard line, third and about 2.
So Slinger, Badger's got to get to the 4-yard line for a first and goal. It'll be 3rd and 2. Shade under center now in the game for O'Grady. And up the middle, that's going to be enough for a first down on the run that time. So first down and goal. It'll be from the 2-yard line now. That was Cam Tennyson that time on the carry. So first and goal now from the 2.
Ball at the 4-yard line.
And the ball is fumbled. And let's see who fell on it. Looks like Badger might have fell back on it. Looks like it was a snap transfer that time.
Imagine a best case scenario there if it fumbled into the end zone and Badger recovered it.
That would be.
At the 2-yard line, 2nd and goal.
So it'll be 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. Ladies and gentlemen, stay with us after this game. Nasonville Dairy postgame show. We'll be interviewing the winning coach and the winning the player of the game. Right now, the leading candidate for the player of the game is Matt O'Grady, the quarterback, kicker, punter for Badger. And Matt Hensler as well. Running up the middle. Touchdown, Badger.
Touchdown.
And it's 48-11. And officially, I think the running clock will begin on the next possession.
Yep.
Uriah Ochoa with the touchdown. And it'll be 48-11 with 10:17 remaining here.
Some of the second strings getting a run. Ochoa, one of those guys, right?
Yep.
Badger almost puts up a 50 bomb on us here on the network. And there's still time.
Let's see who's doing the kicking now. Looks like it's O'Grady still doing the kicking. The extra point is good. It's 49-11. 10:17 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Badger with the lead here. 38 points up on the defending state champions.
Hey, Fleet Farm fans, you asked, we listened. You wanted lower prices? You got them. In-store, online. We drop prices everywhere. Lower prices on summer favorites like Liquid Pool Shock, Griller's Gold Barbecue Pellets, and Airhead Towables. Lower prices on big-name pet care like Purina Tidy Cats. Lower prices on Valvoline motor oils. All because you said so. Look for the bright green price drop signs to find new lower prices on everything you need for everyday life. Only at Fleet Farm.
Back here on Zaleski Sports, Matt Peck, Elijah Vincelata here. Fourth quarter action. As many people are tuning around the state, I heard, on Zaleski Sports here. It's a 49-11 lead for Lake Geneva Badger. Nobody saw this whatsoever. I mean, I'm not saying
some of the Badger guys.
The scoreboard guy goes, I saw this. But
it's a really good team.
So I'm not sitting here saying nobody saw that Badger would win. I'm just saying nobody saw that Badger would be up by 38 with a running clock starting here in the fourth quarter. And that one bounces over. Kind of a squib kick will be taken from the 15-yard line, cutting across left field.
Left field?
Left side of the field and taken down at the 24-yard line.
I thought you were using like a baseball term for a sec there.
And the clock is running.
Hey, but I mean, last year, Slinger just they beat him close games both times, but I mean, I think this is a personal statement right here from Badger.
Oh, 100%.
They want to make sure they get the
100%.
win this time, huh? I mean, because it was like a cinema ending in that first game of the regular season, right? It was what, 35-33.
So running clock officially on here in Lake Geneva. That's one thing that was not on the bingo card for sure for most people. So two wide receivers on the left, one on the right for Slinger. So handoff to Hendricks on the right side. He takes it up the middle, maybe gain about 3 or 4 on the play.
It's a 20-6 lead for Hamilton on Case at the end of the third quarter.
Gain of 2 on the play, 2nd and 8.
So a gain of 2, it'll be 2nd and 8 for Slinger on their own 26-yard line.
Once again, the Racine Case Eagles will be on our network at Franklin Sabres next week.
Yes, you got some fun things to watch next week and many of our other games on the network. We have volleyball up north as well on the network. That one's taken up the middle. Once again by Hendricks, about the 31-yard line here. So it'll be 3rd down for Slinger. John Frazier tells us to go have fun in Lake Geneva tonight, downtown Lake Geneva.
Got a lot of things going on down there.
I was down there last weekend. It was busy on Sunday. Sat in the Champs and watched a Brewer game. The Cubs game was on more TVs.
I don't think I've been down to downtown Lake Geneva since I was a senior in high school. Yeah, that's been a minute.
And we came out here because our high school played down here. That's kept that time. Ford keeps on going, moving his feet, and stays on his feet outside to about the 41-yard line. Good play that time by Jeffrey Ford to get Slinger just some positive motion towards the end of this game.
Try to get some momentum, yeah.
41-yard line, 1st and 10.
Again, the clock continues to roll too with the running clock.
I have Badger down as every possession they've scored except one, I believe. They punted late in the second quarter. That's a handoff outside now. Cutting out and out of bounds. That time that was Blake.
Henny's on the carry.
Henning's
Flag on the play.
There's a flag on the play. It's actually not what I said it was. I'm reading the wrong team.
I think that was a late hit.
Yeah.
Out of bounds that time.
Personal foul on the Badgers.
So personal foul against Badger as the clock continues to tick here. It's nice and easy for Mr. Vanksalata over here. He doesn't have to press the stop button at all.
It's like riding, what is it? Get the training wheels off the bike.
You're
trying
right.
to learn how to ride a bike again. Producing once again.
All right, 1st and 10 now from the 12-yard line.
Back like we never left, though.
Yeah, we were off a couple months. Go put us on unemployment. Up the middle. And taken down. What a hit that time. That was number 13, Anthony Chandler on the hit.
Chandler on his snap.
So 2nd and 11, so a loss of yard on a play, on the last play.
Oop, I almost put 2nd and 111.
I almost did that last week. I remember that. I was like sitting there. I'm like, oh, not 3rd and 110, but. So from the 12-yard line, handoff on the right side and taken down.
Kenny's on the carry.
Peyton Tenney's on the carry. He's been getting a lot of touches here towards the end of this game. So it'll be 3rd down and about 7.
At the 9-yard line. 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6 it will be officially. It's on the 9-yard line, so they got to get to the 3 to get a refresh set of down Slinger. And quarterback keeper by Ford. He'll take it on the right side in for a Slinger touchdown. So some positive mojo for the end of this game for Slinger. Able to get that QB keeper on, and that'll make it 49-17.
Just got to get some sort of momentum heading into the next week. That's the best idea right now. If you're
they got their rivals Hartford at home next week.
Yep. I think they're going to line up for 2 right here as well.
So the clock will stay stopped now. That's a 2-point conversion. But everything else, actually, now it's under. And did he get in?
No.
Henny's on the carry.
Henny's on the carry, did not get in. So it'll be remain 49-17 with 5:16 remaining. Actually, take that back. Now that we're under 35, it's no longer a running clock. So we're at a 32-point game now. So we'll stay stoppage of clock unless Badger scores again. So we'll head to break here on Zaleski Sports. A 49-17 lead for Badger after Slinger scores on the touchdown.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Back here on Zaleski Sports, Matt Peck, Elijah Vanksalata. I've been informed by 2 people that the Brewers have won. Elijah just told me that, and John Frazier, a Lake Geneva Badger fan who's been tuning in all night, just informed us as well. The Milwaukee Brewers won as well. So
I thought you told me that there's Cubs. It's mainly Cubs fans.
Well, I mean, he's denying it.
It's good that we're Brewers fans.
Then why did I walk into Champs and see the Cubs game on more TVs? He's looking at me like,
they got to fix that.
I know. He's like, yeah, they got a lot of them that come up here. That's the weekend crowd. There you go. Yeah, it's a tourist town. I get it. Whatever you got to do to make money.
Got to draw out the Chicago residents.
Yeah, and it's their second home up there. That's for sure. So taken from about the 1 yard line, across out to the 20. Oh, here we go! And he's going to go possibly all the way. 30, 25, 20, 10, touchdown Badger. Back to running clock. A.J. Corba returns it all the way, and Badger has put up a 50 spot on Slinger. 55.
Unbelievable. And what a perfect way to sum up a perfect night for Badger. An exclamation point for the Badgers. I actually want to know what the most points have been put up on the network here for football. We made history here in the Milwaukee area for basketball with Dominican scoring.
Well,
I'll
just say this. There's some games that we've actually seen up north where it's a team that's not so good playing against a team that's good. You see some 60 to maybe 7 games. I wouldn't say this is probably the most, but for us, it's one that's shocked most of us. And Badger just doing everything right. We're going to talk to Coach Hensler after the game on the network. I'll be going down to the field for the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. And we'll get Matt O'Grady, I think. He's still the leading candidate. He had 3 touchdowns tonight. He's still kicking the extra points. The kick is up and it's good. It's a 56-17 lead for Lake Geneva Badger, and we'll come back with a running clock once again. Didn't take long. More football coming your way after this on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, I'm Josh Sparks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and windows. Call today.
Back here on Zaleski Sports, 5:01 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Badger, a 50 spot on the defending state champion Slinger, 56-17. They have the lead right now. Heading out, West Tosha Central comes to Badger here next week. Slinger prepares to host their rivals Hartford next week, and North Shore. And the conference battles start around the state next week. This is the final week of non-conference. So you'll see matchups like this again come October 24th, right around there. But up until then, it's the conference, and Badger tries to go for another Southern Lakes Conference win, and Slinger's going to want to try to get themselves a North Shore Conference win. And that one kicks out of bounds, so it will be a flag.
Kick is out of bounds. Penalty will place the ball at the 35.
So the ball will be placed at the 35-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 Slinger.
I need a score update from that Nina Arrowhead game.
That's the one that everyone's kind of got their eyes on right now. And we're going to try to bring you score updates through the final 5 minutes here from around our area at least. And if we can go out of our area, we find scores, we'll give you to them too. Like if Kokana's score comes up or somebody like that. But we're going to try to mainly do scores in the area. We got Elijah told me Union Grove won for your Badger fans.
I'll try to continue to do that.
So handoff here up the middle.
I'll try to continue to do that as well while you get ready for your post-game interview. Nasonville Dairy post-game show down on the field. You did that last week, right?
Yeah. So
Take to read some scores.
2nd and 4.
So 2nd and 4, the clock runs right around here, 4.5 minutes remaining.
Oh my gosh.
2nd and 4 now for the Slinger offense. 1 wide receiver set on each side. And a handoff here to the right side. It's 1st down for the Owls.
You want a crazy score update in the 3rd quarter of a game?
What's that?
I mean, it's a Milwaukee area team technically. Waukesha South is down 36-33 with 1:20 left in the 3rd quarter.
Who are they playing?
Watertown. That's a shootout there.
Oh, yeah.
Good game, though.
So 1st and 10 now from the 41-yard line.
You don't see that many teams score that many points in the 3rd quarter still.
Yeah, I know. Correction from the 50. So 2 wide receivers on the right. 1 running back in the backfield. Gets the snap. Hands off to the left side and taken down that time. Hendricks on the carry.
Gain of 1, 2nd and 9.
So gain of 1 will be 2nd and 9.
Oh, wow. We got a big final score update from Heartland, Wisconsin.
2nd and 9.
The Arrowhead, I almost said the Heartland Warhawks.
Oh.
The Arrowhead Warhawks defeat the Neenah Rockets 16-13 in a defensive battle.
Wow. Yeah, you're right. Quite a game. 2nd and 9. So Arrowhead 2-0 in the season. We might see them later in the year against Oconomowoc. We're working on details for week 6. So that's one of our games possibly. That one's wrapped up, though.
Jack Hendricks on the carry.
So Hendricks on the carry. They keep going to Hendricks.
Back to the 49.
I think they're using Jack Hendricks now. Not so much Kobe Hendricks anymore as they were earlier. The clock runs under 2.5 minutes now.
Homestead up 56-14 on Kettle Moraine now.
Wow. So 2 wide receivers on the left, 1 in the backfield. Snap to Ford. Snap and going up the middle is Hendricks. Hendricks will be taken down into Badger territory. He gains a couple more than it looked like.
Jack Hendricks on the carry. Ball at the 46-yard line. 4th and 6.
So here's a snap. And oh, I almost did it too.
You did it too, yep. It's all right.
Man, I don't know why that kid's stuck in our heads.
He's just that great of a player.
Yeah.
Jacob Dees on the carry. Stop short.
Well, one more score update here before we finish it up here for Week 2 football. Still 20-6. We're seeing Case trailing Sussex Hamilton with 9:08 left to go in the 4th quarter. But Michael Whitlow reports that the Case Eagles are on their 3rd string quarterback, Jason Jefferson, right now. 3rd signal caller of the night. So figured give a big update there from the Greater Metro and Southeast Conference matchup. Looks like victory formation now, though.
Yeah, it'll be victory formation for the Badgers. And they'll actually keep it.
You know what? Maybe not.
Josh Lubinsky. They're kind of getting
extra reps.
Yeah.
Right? Think they'll get maybe one more play in possibly. You know, that might be it.
2nd and 5.
And it looks like it. That'll do it.
And that will do it, ladies and gentlemen. The Badgers absolutely shocked the world tonight here at Badger High School and take down the defending state champion Slinger Owls 56-17 here from Badger High School. Nasonville Dairy post-game show coming up after this. I will be down there with player of the game Matt O'Grady and head coach Matt Hensler. I got to turn up. Test.
Let me make sure.
Testing.
Yeah. All right, good.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflatiri, Caffla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflatiri, Caffla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Brett, thank you.
Ready? Back here on the Nasonville Dairy postgame show here on Zaleski Sports. I'm standing with head coach Matt Hensler. Coach, just tell me about that 56-17 win over the defending champions. I mean, a lot of people around the state were calling for this game to be pretty close, one of the games of the weeks, but you guys went out there and kind of shocked everybody. Just tell me about how you guys started and got it done.
Well, I mean, obviously, I think we played well. We did a lot of really good things. I think something like that, it just gotta. The score is not like anything indicative of what they're doing. That's a hell of a program. They're going to have a great year. I guarantee it. That coaching staff, they're going to be fine. So things just got a little crazy in the first half, but that's no indication of who they are. But our side, obviously, we're more concerned about our side. So we're happy, and we'll watch a lot of film this weekend. We have a lot of ways we can get better. That's for darn sure. So that's our job.
So, Coach, you guys got Southern Lakes Conference play starting next week. You guys took the conference last year. A lot of good teams in the conference. Union Grove is one of the teams that's going to be right up there. You guys got them last week, but that's a long ways from now. But you guys got West Tosha starting next week. Just tell me about how you guys are going to keep it going.
Well, we just talked about that. Like, our goal is to be as good as we could possibly be week 9. So if we don't make improvements this week, then we will never get to where we need to week 9. So we have to make improvements this week so we can get better week 4 and on and on. So the hunt's on, man. Like this is the preseason stuff is fun, and playing Slinger is great, and they're an unbelievable program. But like, our conference is our goal. That's what we're heading for.
Perfect. Man. Thanks for your time, Coach.
Appreciate it.
I'll call on our highlight house player of the game now, Matt O'Grady. You had 3 touchdowns, I think, in the first half alone. Just tell me about how you guys got it done. I mean, like, your coach talked about, obviously the score doesn't represent who they are. They're still a tough team, but you guys put 56 points on. You guys, just tell me about what went right for the Badgers tonight.
I mean, we knew it was going to be a big game last year, them beating us to go to state. We had this game circled. So just coming out here and being able to compete with a good team and to have a score like that, I mean, I'm just super excited to see what this season holds for us.
Perfect. And like I just asked Coach Hensler, you guys start Southern Lakes Conference action next week against West Tosha Central. Correct. It's kind of a conference where you guys, guys are picked to finish first. Obviously, you can't go by what online says, so you guys got to fight on the field about it. But just tell me about how you guys going to keep her going, because you got West Tosha next week, and there's a couple tough teams in the conference. Waterford, Union Grove, they all got to compete with.
It's a great conference. I mean, just continuing to keep the energy up week by week, just getting better every week. That's the main goal. And, main goal is always win another state championship. So. Yeah.
Absolutely. Now you guys are in Division 1, so kind of up a division. So you got some tougher teams, but even Division 2, you got some tough teams. It takes no matter what to win a state championship. All right, so we do a thing at Zaleski Sports where you take the mic, you say your first and last name. I'm in the house. I run over there so I can get out of the camera shot. So just you alone. So you're gonna take the mic. Perfect. I'll count you down from 3 to 2, 1, and you'll say your first and last name, and I'm in the house. So I'll run over here. Look up at the camera. There. Who's name it? 2, 3, 2, 1.
Matthew O'Grady, and I'm in the house.
Nice job.
Perfect.
Great game
Thank
tonight.
you. I appreciate it.
All right, that's Matt O'Grady, our highlight house player of the game. Matt Peck, Elijah Vinkslaw signing off from Badger High School tonight here in Lake Geneva. Wow, all over the place tonight. But Badger 56-17 over Slinger. And like Coach Hensler said, doesn't represent kind of like what kind of team they are. We just got told by Coach Hensler what they did right tonight. And tonight, let's have you guys join us for next week. Week 3, we're Racine Case versus Franklin next week. Other than that, we'll see you guys next Friday. Have a great night, everybody. Matt Peck, Elijah Vinkslaw. Have a good night.